Okay, folks, it's still a little bit early, but I'm setting up the camera. Uh, Hey folks, please type something if you can hear me. So we have a couple folks that have already joined. There's a chat function. If you can just chat and indicate that you can see me and that you can hear me, that will be helpful. Uh, and and we are in South Florida. We're in Miami, which means that we're running on Miami time, which means that we're going to be starting in a few minutes. So please be patient. If you want to chant a mantra in the meantime, I'm going to put one in the chat. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Okay, we'll be getting started probably within the next 15 minutes, hopefully. Okay. Let me know again. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. There is a chat function. Um, there's a chat function on your screen. If you can just chat, that would be great. I see. Okay. Okay. Hi, Vincent. Okay. And Corinne, I see you. Um, okay. Vincent is saying that he can hear me. So, um, okay. Great. Great. So the microphone is working. So just give us a little bit of time to get ready and wait for folks to arrive on Miami time. And again, if you want to just get into the zone, you can chant Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, and we'll be getting started shortly. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Hey, my friend, how you doing? just leave your shoes here, and then sit wherever. Perfect, yeah.
Oh,
As well as
okay.
it's a little more comfortable. The David, yeah, it's a little far. Yeah. So,
And then they will go, they usually go for a couple of months or later. You want to go for
okay.
next time?
Oh, 10 days. Little retreat.
Okay, offerings of fruits?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Thank you.
We go to Ganesha. Pueden sentarse en la próxima si prefieren silla. Quieran empezar.
You can sit anywhere. Just be comfortable. You want to sit in the chair is fine.
Si te quieren sentar en silla, pues se siente.
Confortable.
They are Venezuelan.
Venezuelan, okay. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Ahí vamos poniendo lo que tenemos que hacer.
Lo que quieren
Sí,
decir.
yeah.
El baño.
She has a stone.
You can put the stone, that's fine. Yeah, and the bathroom is right here.
Será mi pulsera porque
Está allí, mi pulsera, sí, lo que quieras que se bendiga. Is anything that they want to be blessed?
Yeah, we could a ring, a mala, anything. Yeah.
Ahí vamos a echar el agua, hay una ofrenda de agua que se hace, entonces te vamos a, si quieres sacar de la bolsita, si no te importa que se moje la bolsa, si no te importa que se moje, pues ponla con la bolsita y todo.
Sí, claro.
Pongan todo
lo que quieran.
ahí está. Como la luz se siente, pero más acercado.
En el suelo, ok. Ellas tienen una bebida, después puede que vengan las bebidas después por aquí. Entonces,
Es una beba de la edad de Karen. Me explico qué es.
Para más
eso es una casa privada, no la puedes poner aquí con mamá.
Sí. Mira, ponle aquí al lado y una silla.
Porque él hace streaming, él hace transmisión por, y mucha gente se queda en su casa y lo ve por internet. Está en la computadora ya.
Sí. No, aquí a lo mejor me llega mucha gente. No sé por qué lo vi en México no tan complicado.
mi sobrina que por allá se hace cola, ¿sí? Para la hora de cola.
Oh, mira, rush hour. Mira, bueno, bien. Espera que se vaya a pasear. La gente sale de trabajo para el primer, así como no, para el primer ya deberían haber bajado. Tranquilo. El Vedic Priest de la escuela también Satyabhama Namadeva Satyabhama la esposa todavía está viva. Es muy respetado aquí en los Estados Unidos. Utiliza mucho la escuela del Mantra Yoga. Y ya te digo que por la vida de todos los amigos.
Pero
Bueno, si había que volar, iba a salir todo el mundo. A ver, que se hagan un acuerdo y tú una nena
¿y cuántos?
¿Cuántos? Claro, y se va a todos los centros sagrados de la India y ella conoce mucho a la Sadguru allá, de la gente de verdad que está allá.
¿Y cuántos?
Como 20 días.
Que quería que fuera súper bien.
Puede ser un poquito más,
Cuesta como $5,000.
No, el pasaje no lo puedo.
Sí, porque ella quería que entre todos le reuniéramos su pasaje.
Claro.
Si ella va a suspender un par de años porque no es suficiente.
Y el pasaje de
Y una vez fuimos a misa y otro que no me lo cambiaron, se va a decir. Ay,
Si me bebí el agua y ya. Al final está el bañito. La sobrina de Francesca va a las 10 de la noche. Francesca me dice que no importa, digo, no, aquí no tenemos bebé que se quede, que no haga ruido.
No, es rapidito, solo para explicarle, porque es que tengo unos mazos aquí y entonces se van a dañar. Y queda una cantidad de mango que le mandó la mamá. Y entonces le dije, ya me voy sábado, domingo, no sé si llegan hasta el lunes los mangos. Y digo, por lo menos pasa buscando.
No, y algo haga, que se va. Se va y algo haga.
Yo fui a dicho, pero no me compró lo que compró, está bien, está la vida.
Ahora ya no voy a estar. En serio, la próxima semana me lleva a donde me va a llevar.
Ah, sí.
Exacto.
Sí, ya después que...
But there's a lizard inside of it, so it's probably
Is that someone's shoes there, or?
yeah.
Or
Someone's gonna get a surprise in it. Dip their foot in there.
Hey, hey.
Hello. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I tried. I made it.
He's friendly. A little too friendly.
Just excited.
Okay.
What's up, you two? Hi, how are you?
Hey. Relax. Relax. Relax.
Are those boots your fantastic fibers?
They are.
Oh, okay. Right. Why? So you're not putting them on anytime soon. There's a lizard inside. I was losing my head.
Oh, no. He can build a home. I was actually, Diego's outside the door. Begging, I had it so heavy, like, I got rid of so many shoes that I didn't have anymore.
Right.
So many, like, and then you become a mom, you don't need, like, all those, like, variety, I have a variety of flip-flops.
We're going to Oregon in like a week, and I realized like I looked at the temperature and realized I have no footwear for this place.
Yeah, when I do that, I wear sneakers. I have, like, boots, but I don't, but those boots are just like really very plain stuff like that. We're not going into like that serious weather usually. But we do, I'll try to stay inside.
Bilingual, English, Spanish, or
Yeah, she is, my mom speaks to her in Spanish. I speak to her in Spanish too, but I'm stronger in English. But I do say words, she has books in Spanish. My mom just speaks to her in Spanish all the time. And she lives in Miami, so maybe.
yes, of course. Yeah, from Venezuela, yes, Spanish.
Ah, okay. Mi mamá es peruana, pero yo viví en Nueva York.
Oh my gosh, she's getting big enough to get shy.
Oh, there's so much here. Would you like a seat? Sure. Do you want a bouncy seat? Or just
That was practice.
Yeah, she said she was gonna try to come, but she's tired.
I think she ended up having the kids tonight.
Oh, yeah, she said she might, saw her kids. It seems like she always gets extra ones for her. I don't think I gave you a.
Now, so he doesn't want to run like a mad.
Just walk Shane back to his spot.
Thank you, sir. You got a little hot in those jackets and stuff?
No, I was calling about it.
I need a diaper cover with a big sun splash on my sacral and root chakras. That's awesome.
See how long this lasts. Let's go with that.
Do you need assistance, my friend?
Does it appear that way? All right.
I can't guarantee that I can pour any more cleanly.
Please, please.
Try.
Actually, we 260 the Ganesha. Okay, folks, thank you for your patience. We'll be getting started momentarily, just doing the final preparations. Okay. I want to pass out some sheets that have the mantras that we're going to do today on it. So just take one. And everyone should have a cup of rice. And I'll explain what we're going to do with that momentarily.
Definitely not there right now.
Okay. So, welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. Um, we have folks here live physically, and we have some folks that are joining us in different parts of the world via Ustream. So this is a 21st century puja officially. Um, so thank you for coming physically and via distance. We do a puja today for Ganesha. And I'll just say a few words about Puja, for those of you who are new here in person or new via distance, Puja is an ancient Vedic form of ritual where we use mantras and prayers and chanting to invoke the divine. And these are practices that are handed down and done in a similar way for thousands of years. The lineage that I'm a part of, my teacher was Satyabhama Ashley Farrand, through her husband Namadeva, and their lineage goes back in India to Sadguru Rama and Sadguru Sant Keshavadas. And they were some of the first teachers to take puja and make puja accessible to people that weren't necessarily born in India or born wherever as Brahmins, so that puja is something that more people are exposed to, more people can do. And that was really kind of part of their mission, was to make this kind of worship service available to more and more people. So we're gonna do some singing. We got Joe Falco here on the guitar, so we're gonna do some musical stuff. We're gonna do some chanting, and we'll do some prayers. One of the core aspects of a puja is called the Abhisheka. And Abhisheka basically means ceremonial bathing. And so in Abhisheka, we're going to bathe the Murti, the image of Ganesha, with water. This is symbolic of the downpouring of divine grace. So in the same way that the water is washing the Murti, divine grace is washing us. And bringing that divine light, divine wisdom, and divine love, and allowing that to permeate and infuse and saturate every iota of our being, energetically, physically, whatever. And so one of the things that I thought would be beneficial to focus on for this puja is success. And so think for a moment for yourself what success in your life will look like, whether it's success financially, whether it's success spiritually, any kind of goal that you have. Just take a moment, just close your eyes, and just think about that, and imagine what it would feel like to have already accomplished that, to already be living right now with that goal accomplished. So take a couple minutes, take a few breaths, focus on one thing. If you got a couple things, you can focus on those two, but really kind of hone in on one thing that's important to you for success in your life. And what we're going to do is we're going to make that intention now, and then we're going to ask Ganesha during the ceremony to send that divine grace and divine light to help us accomplish and have success in life. Okay, so take a few moments now to hone in. And if you find that there's a part of yourself that may be resistant to that. You feel a part of yourself that says no, then focus on that part as well. We'll ask Ganesha to heal that part in particular. Okay? So that's where the whole issue of obstacles. And we'll talk about that momentarily, but for now, just think, come on in, welcome. Just think of what you would like to overcome, what you'd like to accomplish. Hello, welcome. We're just getting started, and so we're just asking folks to think for, you can bring the offerings up, that's fine, thank you. We're just asking folks now to think for a moment or two what success would look like, what success would feel like, any particular topic, anything that you wanted to bring forward. We'll explain the rights momentarily. Just find a spot, make yourselves comfortable. So everybody got something? We need a little more time. Let's take a few more moments. Just close your eyes for a second. Take a couple breaths and just think of what you would like to accomplish, what goal you have. Think about what it would feel like to already accomplish that. So Ganesha is often thought of in the context of finances, in the context of getting money. And Ganesha is helpful, certainly, at overcoming obstacles to abundance in our lives. That said, that's just one aspect of what Ganesha can do for us, and that's an unlimited aspect. So, if you've been to India, in India, like almost every corner, there's a temple for Ganesha or a bell or something, and folks, who are working will go by and pray to Ganesha for help with that. That said, Ganesha is not just about money. Ganesha is the supreme, and if you think about any kind of book about Hinduism, generally they're going to say that the creator is Brahma and Vishnu is the sustainer and Shiva is the destroyer in the most basic level. In reality, Ganesha performs all those functions as well. So Ganesha is not a lesser deity. Ganesha is not a demigod. Ganesha is the supreme, the sovereign, supreme, divine source as much as any other deity. That's an important thing to remember. Um, Ganesha is interesting in that most of the male gods have some degree of androgynous component, where there's masculine and feminine, it's kind of merged. Ganesha is unique in that basic Ganesha mantras, like the one we're going to say shortly. Foundation mantra for Ganesha, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. The Ye is a feminine ending, and Ganesha is unique of the quote unquote masculine deities, that he has the feminine ending, whereas say Shiva is Shivaya, or Narayana is Narayanaya. So that's an interesting thing about Ganesha. He has that androgynous quality. Um, Ganapati is another name for Ganesha. Ganapati, one of the meanings of that is the spouse, the Gana, of Pati, of power. So spouse of power. And Ganesha is, although often pictured as a bachelor, Ganesha has a couple of wives sort of on the side in terms of the traditional Vedic way of looking at it. These wives are Buddhi and Siddhi. Buddhi is wisdom. So Ganesha is a deity associated with supreme wisdom. Siddhi, these are the divine gifts or powers that are just kind of signs of progress along the path. So Siddhi and Buddhi are the lives of Ganesha. And so let's start off now and say Om 3 times. And actually, I'm sorry, before we do that, if anybody has an image of Ganesha or a statue that they want to place up here, that's fine. Also, if you have a mala that you want to be blessed with the energy of Ganesha, you can put that here, or a ring, or a piece of jewelry. So anyone that came in later that wants to add something to the tray, you can do that now. Okay, so before we say Om, we're going to start off with a prayer for purification, to purify what we're offering. Atmashuri, Abhisho, Vasavan, Vastan, Badopi, Maya, Smare, Bundari Kaksam, Sadayam, Badantaram, Shri. And then 3 times Om. Take a deep breath in. Now take a few moments and think of any friends or loved ones who are not here that you'd like to invite energetically to be part of the ceremony. So anyone you want to send healing energy to, think of them. So now we'll chant one of the first mantras on your sheet. This is a foundation mantra for Ganesha, and this mantra is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Okay. So, everyone have a sheet? I think we may be out. Can you share? Okay. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 The attitude that we have during puja is important. So I mentioned this earlier, we mentioned this now. There's a lot of different kinds of yoga, a lot of different kinds of approaches towards the divine. But the path of bhakti is the path of devotion. And so one of the easiest ways to have bhakti or devotion is um, imagine that Ganesha is right here with us. And the Murti above us in the sky, big, magnificent elephant floating in the air, and in our heart. And think of a dear friend, a special friend, or you can think that you're um, someone who hasn't eaten for many days and you're starving for food. And this is a person who has the most delicious, the most nourishing possible food for you. Or that you've been in the desert for a couple of days and you're dying of thirst, and this is a person that has the most quenching nectar or ambrosia to give to you. And so just remembering that and trying to feel that devotion and love towards Ganesha is, is beneficial. It feels good, and it's also beneficial. So just keep that in mind. We'll move on now to some introductory prayers. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Om Shri Ganesha Namaha, Om Aim Saraswatiye Swaha. Om Shri Kula Devatabhyo Namaha, Om Shri Ishta Devatabhyo Namaha, Om Shri Mata Bhikshubhyam Namaha, Om Shri Sababhyo Devibhyo Namaha, Om Shri Sababhyo Brahmanibhyo Namaha, Shriman Narayana Shanana Sharanam Prapatye, Shrimate Narayana Namaha. Ashanam Dhanivitoram Bhagyo Narayano Hari. So this next part, I'm going to chant the 24 great names of Vishnu. And for the first three names, I'm going to come around and offer everybody 3 spoonfuls of water into your hand. Say one of these, each of these names. You're going to sip the water with your hand. Try to cup it so that you're keeping the water in your hand as much as possible. And sip it, and then as you're drinking the water, imagine that the water is going to Vishnu, to Narayan, to that supreme self in your heart. You can also imagine that the water is going to Ganesha in your heart. And then just take your hand and wash it back over your head. Okay? So I'm going to come around. You can watch how Teo does it over here. Oh. Om Shri Govindaya Namaha, Om Shri Vishnuvaya Namaha, Om Shri Madhusudana Namaha, Om Shri Chitrakamaya Namaha, Om Shri Ramanaya Namaha, Om Shri Shridharaya Namaha, Om Shri Hishikeshaya Namaha, Om Shri Kamadabaya Namaha, Om Shri Damadari Namaha, Om Shri Sankarsani Namaha, Om Shri Vasudevaya Namaha, Om Shri Pradyumnaya Namaha, Om Shri Anuridaya Namaha, Om Shri Purushottama Namaha, Om Shri Aroksijaya Namaha, Om Shri Narasimhaya Namaha, Om Shri Ashritaya Namaha, Om Shri Janardhanaya Namaha, Om Shri Upenjaya Namaha, Om Shri Haraya Namaha, Om Shri Krishnaya Namaha, Om Shri Ganesha, Ganesha Ganapati Namaha. Om Ganabasya Parabrahma Vishihi Paramatma Devata Daivi Gayakshi Chandaha Pranayame Vinyogaha Gayakshi Upasana. And now we'll do 3 alternate nostril breaths. So you're going to breathe in, starting with the left. So you're going to block your right nostril. Breathe in to the left side, and then out to the right, and then in to the right, and out to the left. So in and out, back and forth is 1. So do that 3 times. You can say Om Gam Ganapataye on the inhale, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha on the exhale. So that first mantra, you can add that with the breath. Okay, so take those 3 breaths now. So we're going to chant the long Gayatri mantra now. If you know it, you run along. If you don't know it, it's okay. And then we're going to touch our right eye and our left eye, and then third eye after each time that we say. There's a hand mudra that goes with it. If you can you all see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Okay. So there's a hand mudra. You can do that too if you like. It doesn't matter if you can't see. It's okay. So Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodaya. Touch your right eye. Om Apo Jyoti, left eye. Vasoramritam, third eye. Rama Bhur Bhuvaha Swarom. Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Om Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodaya. Right eye. Jyoti. Left eye. Rasolamritam. Third eye. Brahma Bhur Bhuvaha Swarom. Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Om Tatsavitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodaya. Om Apo Jyoti Vasolamritam Brahma Bhur Bhuvaha Swarom. And now take a few grains of rice, just a couple, and take it and hold it in your right hand, put your left hand over it. And we're going to do some invocations to various deities, asking them to be with us and be part of the ceremony. And so the rice is just going to charge that energy, and then after we're said these mantras, then we're going to come up and just put your rice into the plate. So first, for Ganesha, Om Vakatunda Mahakaya, Kotisariya Samapara, Nirvignam Kurume Deva Savakayeshu Savada. The Guru principle. Again, for any of these, if you know the mantra, feel free to say it along. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Pada Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Vishnu. Om Shuklam Varadaram Vishnu Shashi Varam Chato Bhujam Prasana Vadanam Diyayet Savavigno Prashantaye Savavigna Prashamanam Savisiri Karam Param Savajiva Pamitaram Bande Vajayaram Harim Chantakaram Bhujagasayanam Pamanavam Sadesham Vishadaram Gaganasagisham Megavanam Shubha Angam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayam Nayanam Yogya Vijana Gumyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhaya Haram Sabarataganatam Hari Om Rama Om Abhadamapahakaram Dataram Sarvasantanam Loka Viramam Sriramam Vilo Namyam Krishna 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 Mahayogini Bhaktanamam Bhayamkara Govinda Paramananda Sadam Eva Shamanaya Hanuman Alma Green Hanumate Shiram Dutaya Namaha Shiva Om Haum Jum Saha Om Bhuvavaha Swaha Om Chayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhi Pushtivadana Mova Ukamiva Bandana Mrityo Mukshya Mamrita Swaha Bhuvaha Puram Saha Jum Haum Om. The feminine trinity beginning with Saraswati. Om Bhagdevi Cha Vidmahe Kamarajaya Dhimahi Tano Devi Prachodayat. Durga. Om Katayanaya Vidmahe Shrikani Kumari Dhimahi Tano Durga Prachodayat. Lakshmi. Om Mahalakshmi Cha Vidmahe Vishnu Patni Cha Dhimahi Tano Lakshmi Prachodayat. And then those of you who have the sheets, there is one mantra there. It's a Ganesha Gayatri. Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakatundaya Dhimahi Tano Dantaki Prachodayat. Om Shri Ganesha Ganapati Pujam Samapayam. And now come up and just place your rice into the plate. Okay, so we're going to sanctify the bell. Vedic ceremonies, we love ringing bells. Agamatantu devanam gamrutanta rakshasam kurugantarabam kasha deva tavana lakshanam. And now, invoking the energy of the holy rivers of India to come into the water that we're going to use for the Abhishek. And so for this, you all can help. Take your index finger, touch your thumb of your right hand, and then take your left hand and just put it on your right forearm. And you just aim your hands, or aim your right hand towards the water right here. And you can just imagine that energy is flowing from the divine, from Ganesha, and coming to bless the water. Ganesha, Yamadakshaiva, Godavari, Saraswati, Namade, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jarasmin, Tudidem, Kuru. And then together, Om Namo Narayanaya, 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 Om Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 Om Namo Narayanaya Namaha. And now we'll bless the conch shell that we'll use to offer water to Ganesha. Swampara Sagrankano Vishnuna Vivitaha Kari Namitaha Savadevascha Panchadyama Namostute Dhyana Mahanadi Astopajara Pujatam Chalasanam Samavaya. So we're offering water to the conch. I'm going to offer some flower petals. And we'll offer some sandalwood powder. And a few grains of rice. And so before we do the actual abhisheka, the bathing, we will say some mantras to invoke Ganesha to come into these vortices and be present with us during the ceremony. So these are the kind of preparatory prayers for the abhisheka. Hari Om Sahasra Sita Purusaha Sahasra Saha Sahasrapa Bhumi Vishwato Vikwa Atakita Dashangalam Om Sri Mahaganapati Ganesha Abahayami Om Purusha Evedum Sabo Hom Yagatum Sabado Hom Tamritawa Shesharaha Kadarina Surohati Om Sri Mahaganapati Ganesha Asanam Samapaya Om Etavanasya Mahima Todayantya Purusha Padosha Vishwabhutani Chitara Samvatam Divi Om Sri Mahaganapati Ganesha Asanam Samapaya Om Kripa Durvadai Purusha Padoshe Habhavat Pudaha Ato Vishyam Vyam Karmatu Tasanana Saneyavi Om Sri Mahaganapati Ganesha Aryam Samapaya Om Sri Keshavaya Swaha Om Sri Narayanaya Swaha Om Sri Madhavaya Swaha Om Tasma Vedara Jayata Vedajovadi Purushaha Sajitavadi Nityata Patyabhumi Mato Puraha Om Sri Mahaganapati Ganesha Asamanam Samapayami Om Namo Narayanaya Om Namo Narayanaya Om Namo Narayanaya Om Yapurishan Harisha Deva Yajna Batambata Santo Asha Siddhajum Grishma Imashara Davihi Om Shri Mahaganapati Ganesha Snanam Samapayami. Okay. Now for the actual bathing, everyone will have an opportunity to come up and offer water to Ganesha. My friend, can you assist? And Nicole, you want to start?
Sure.
Just testing it, but it sounds good. Okay, so everyone will have a chance to pour 3 conchfuls of water. Hari Om Sahasra Sita Purusaha Sahasra Saha Sahasrapa Bhumi Vishwato Vikwa Atikita Dasam Galum Rusa Everum Babo Hom Datum Mata Bhagyo Hom Amrita Ganesha, Vido Adi Purusaha, Bhagavato Adi Dikshata, Bhaktyatumi Matapuraha, Om Tam Kadam Bahi Putam, Putum Gatama Brataha, Hinadeva Ayaganta, Sajadasayastide, Om Sadmajayna Sabahukaha, Sabatam Prasadagam, Sankam Sakwe Bayagan, Arangam Janastide, Om Sadmajayna Sabahukaha, Vichaha Samani Gratare, Sandapti Gadane, Padma, Sanjit Sama Rajayata, Om Padmana Swa Jayata, Yekesa Bayadataha, Namahaja Jane Padma, Padmata, Jobaiha, Punjapurusho, Vedaru, Katira, Vichapagam, Kum Kamasya Kabahu, Kauru Padaru, Krete, Om Damanasa, Pakamasik, Sahu, Jaya, Kritaha, Murutadasya Yataishaha, Babyom Sido, Vajaita, Om Sanja Marato Jataha, Kakshoho, Suryo, Vajaita, Mutarinja, Kanisha, Panadayo, Vajaita, Om Nabhya Sadam Vishnu Vyasama Bhatata, Vadyom Bunir Jisaha, Sosat Patana Kana Kaparam, Om Satasha Sampaidaha, Vikanta Sangjaha Kritaha, Devyagyatam Sarvanaha, Bhagam Sotim Vatum, Hari Om Vignana Yagna, Mayajata Devaha, Kalila Mani Prapta Mani Sang, Te Hanakam Mahimanaha, Sukanta Yak Sudesa Jaya Kanti Devaha, Om Shri Mahaganapati Ganesha Snanam Samagoyami. Jam Nevajatam Nirakaramikam, Niranandam Apaitam Ananda Punam, Ram Vajuanam Vaisikam Niriham, Paradama Rupam Ganesham Madema, Punasitam Ajakananda Rupam, Sura Bhaktakam Savagam Jana Ganyam, Bori Jayam Akasha Rupam Vritam, Paradama Rupam Ganesham Madema, Sajakaranam Karana Jana Rupam, Sadadim Sukadim Jigadim Ganesham, Sagat Yantanam Vishwa Panjam Suritam, Paradama Rupam Ganesham Madema, Vajav Yogato Brahma Rupam Shruti Dhanam, Sarakaya Saktam Hira Sukhimarutam, Jagat Karakam Sada Vijam Vidanam, Paradama Rupam Ganesham Bhajema, Sada Sarva Yogamuda Pitamanam, Surarim Harantam Sagarphalayantam, Aneka Vatanam Vijayana Haram, Paradama Rupam Ganesham Bhajema, Samau Yoginam Vijarutam Nesam, Jagat Darakam Dharakam Janahitam, Aneka Ganaistam Janam Bodayatam, Paradama Rupam Ganesha Bhajema, Samastamaharam Jana Janam Haram, Sai Vedasaram Parabrahma Paramuni, Jana Karam Vijure Vikaram, Paradama Rupam Ganesham Namaha, Sahar Hosari Sapantam Karagari, Siragam Kalabihi Sudasavinibihi, Vinesam Shri Santa Paramaha Vijayasam, Sankaka Sarupam Ganesham Namaha, Akasa Sarupam Nato Vayarupam, Vikradi Hitam Kala Kalavitam, Aneka Kriya Aneka Shakti Sarupam, Sada Shakti Rupam Ganesham Namaha, Vidana Sarupam Mahasagvarupam, Daravadi Rupam Tihi Sadirupam, Nasatkatra Rupam Jaga Vishushanam, Sarabhiswarupam Ganesham Nasahatmaha, Sadije Manaha Sapaye Ramvishne, Jano Vishnu, Sargana Pitam Labet, Dasakridam Deve Vishala Sudoram, Jano Nasa Puram Katam Bhavavet, Vayam Vami Kastavasa Jana Yogat, Alapya Saman Vim Bahun Vashwapudam, Vedanima Vakaha, Sabhava Paksharas, Pakanam Sadapahi Visam Paraja, Saha Ganesha Asaba Shrisam Yahya Sunaha, Om Badam Kanevi Shinu Lamadevaha, Badam Pasre Makishize Yaswaha, Sile Yange Susam Patak Sudhir, Vishay Madeva Hidam Yatayuhi, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Om Swasti Naendo Vida Savana, Swasti Napusa Dispe Veda, Swasti Nastayo Vaiste Namaha, Swasti No Brihaspati Dadatu, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Hari Om Namaste Ganapati, Tameva Prakyantam Sabhamasi, Tameva Kevalam Katasi, Tamevam Kevalam Tatasi, Tamevam Kevalam Hatasi, Tameva Saram Kapidam Tamasi, Sam Sakta Namasi Nitam, Vitam Pachami, Satyam Pachami, Abasam Tam, Abavakaram,
Samantato, Sabato, Mampahi, Pahi, Samantato. Sam Maya, Sam Maya, Sam Ananda Maya, Sam Brahma Maya, Sam Dakshit Sananda Aviti, Yavasi, Sam Vakshakam Brahmasi, Sam Yamayo, Vijnana Mayo Vasi, Savam Jagadidam Payo Nayate, Savam Jagadidam, Sarvasi, Ati, Savam Jagadidam, Swayilaya Vaishasi, Savam Jagadidam, Pari Patyeti, Sam Kume Rato Analo Anilo Nadaha, Sam Satmali Vakhavini, Sam Guna Sayatikaha, Sam Avakrata Sayatikaha, Sam Deha Sayatikaha, Sam Kala Sayatikaha, Sam Muladara Kito Asitikam, Sam Shakti Kayatmakaha.
We'll go around again. Yeah, we'll go around again. So
Ramagino Yanti Nisham, Sam Rama, Sam Vishnu, Sam Rupa, Sam Indra, Sam Agni, Sam Manu, Sam Surya, Sam Chandrama, Sam Rama, Bhuvaha Swaram, Kanadim Puna, Nukarya, Vanadim Kada Nakaram, Anuswaraha Parataraha, Aravitu Rajtam, Sarena Udam, Etaka Manu Sarupam, Dakara Punarupam, Ekaro Majamaharupam, Anuswarasya Asyarutam, Bindu Rupararutam, Nadaha Pranam, Samhita Sadhiki, Sai Ganesha, Puja, Ganaka, Vasiki, Nikana, Sayakri, Kandaha, Anapatya Devata, Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, Ekadantaya Vidmahe, Bhaktisudaya Dhimhi, Tanno Dantihi, Prachodaya, Ekadantaya Vidmahe, Bhaktisudaya Dhimhi, Tanno Dantihi, Prachodaya, Ekadantaya Vidmahe, Bhaktisudaya Dhimhi, Tanno Dantihi, Prachodaya, Ekadantam Kachoratam Katam Maru, Ankusha Vidanam, Radam Shadaram Aswa Vidanam, Musaka Vidam, Saktam Agodaram, Supakanakam, Masavatakam, Vakta Ganda Lurikandam, Vata Pukati Supukitam, Vaktalu Ampinam, Devam Jagat Karanam, Asitam, Avevutam Shidana, Prakitehe, Varishataram Devam Jayati, Yogitam Sayogi Yoginantaha, Namo Vastapiye, Namo Ganapatiye, Namo Gamastapatiye, Namaste Astu Lambadariye, Nagarantaya Vignasine, Shivastutaya, Sri Parada Pataye, Namo Namaha. Etada Tava Shikam Yavadite, Sa Brahma, Puyaya Kapate, Sa Samataha, Sa Nidate, Sastava Vigne, Na Bhaktite, Sa Pancha Mahabhaka, Sa Mukte, Sayam Adiyano, Vivasa, Sikam, Sakam, Nasa, Satara, Diyano, Varsi, Sikam, Sakam, Nasariti, Sayam Prakaha, Sayundano, Akabo, Prabhati, Savaka, Adiyano, Ka, Vino, Bhavati, Rama, Ada, Kamamo, Santa, Vinamsi, Eram, Adava, Susan, Asisaya, Nariam, Yonari, Mohat, Dakshati, Sapatiyam, Bhavati, Sahasra, Patana, Gandam, Kama, Patite, Samsam, Maneha, Padayat, Anela, Ganapati, Aditi, Sati, Sabati, Bhavati, Katosya, Mahastam, Gapati, Sapitram, Bhavati, Indriyatarana, Mahastam, Samadya, Kadanam, Vidya, Sahabhuveti, Karakaneti, Yogivam Sure, Yajati, Sabhastamano, Samabhavati, Yoghadaya Yajati, Sayantovan Bhavati, Samedavan Bhavati, Yomadokha Sahasrana Yajati, Sayankita Phalana Bhavnoti, Yahasatya Samitya Yajati, Sastavam Labate, Sastavam Labate, Asta Kamanam Yajya, Saha Vidya, Surya, Sakati Bhavati, Surya, Sahe Mahanagam, Katina Kanida, Vajupata, Sri Mantra Bhavati, Mahavigna Samuchite, Mahadasha Samuchite, Saravi Tavati, Sarasvati Tavati, Gahivam Veda Iti Upanishad, Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Bhukta, Sahavayam Kara Bhavahi, Sujasti Naharitam Masu, Vajishvi Savahe, Iti Ganesha Upanishad, Padam Kane Vihi Sinu Yama, Devaha Padam Pasema Veda Savana Swasti Apusha Vishwe Veda Swasti Nasaktayo Vaishtam Nalehe Swasti Yogihaspatya Dharatu Om Shanti 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 Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Bhaktivinoda Dhimahi Tanno Dantihi Prachodayat 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 Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha Om Shri Sri Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sadaname Bhaktamanaya Swaha
So we'll take a few moments now just to meditate and feel the energy, feel the blessing of connection. And think back to what you were asking for help with at the beginning. Want to accomplish what success would look like for you. Imagine that this power and grace and love and connection is flowing, helping you to overcome any obstacles to accomplishing that which your heart desires. A visual person, try to imagine Ganesha above your head, at the crown of your head, smiling, dancing playfully, radiating light. It's coming down. second shorter mantra on your sheet. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to type this in because this is one that the folks online don't have. Um, okay, so this mantra is asking the form of Ganesha, Ganesha, that is most associated with overcoming obstacles, asking that form of Ganesha to overcome and heal any energy blockages within us. So, thinking back to that, to what success means for you, what you would like to accomplish in your life. If you feel resistance, think about that for a second. Then just close your eyes and think about that goal that you have. And if you feel that there's any part of yourself that is in resistance to that, you can focus in on that. If you don't feel any resistance, it's okay. Ganesha doesn't care. He'll clear obstacles regardless of whether or not you're focusing consciously upon it. That said, if you can, it's beneficial. So if you can focus on it, great. If not, just chant the mantra and just ask that Ganesha overcomes any energy blockages within us to accomplishing that goal. And again, that mantra is a shorter one on your sheet. Om Vigna Nashanaya Namaha. 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 Om Vignanashanaya 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 Namaha. Actually, we're going to keep chanting that because I want to clean things up. So we'll keep going with that. Om Vignanashanaya Namaha. Om Vignanashanaya Namaha. So we'll do a few additional offerings now. Om Sam Jaganam Bahishta Sam Pansum Gatamagata Yanadeva Ayajanta Sagyare Sayastiye Om Sri Maha Ganesha Ganapati Vastam Samahu Om Sadmayana Sambuddha Samsam Prasadatam Samsam Chakre Vayagan Naranjam Ganyastiye Om Sri Maha Ganapati Ganesha Jagnopatam Samahu Om Sadmayana Sabahutaha Vitaha Samani Jagnare Sandasti Jagnare Tasma Sajusamnara Jayata Om Sri Maha Ganesha Ganapati Namaha Sam Samahuyani Om Sadmara Jayanta Yakeka Bhayadantaha Nabaha Jaganare Tasma Sadmadika Tilvaha Om Sri Maha Ganesha Ganapati Namaha Puspani Samahuyani. Okay, so now the rice. Now comes the time for the rice. So, everyone, please, if you want to do this part, just stand up and come forward, and we're going to chant the Astotras for Ganesha and Ganapati. These are the 108 names of Ganesha and 108 names of Ganapati. And so for this, I'll say the first part of the mantra, and you say the final part, the Namaha. For each Namaha, if you so desire, you can offer a grain of rice. And so come close enough so that we're not, the rice is going to be pretty much contained ideally to the plate or to the cloth here. And just one at a time. You can just grab one piece and throw one piece. That would be ideal.
You can gather around the front.
Yeah, feel free to come up here in front. It's okay. You can sit, you can stand.
Yes, you're welcome to sit.
So again, I'll say the first part, and then the Namaha we'll all say together, and then we'll throw one grain of rice. Om Vinayakaya Namaha. Om Viktarajaya Namaha. Om Jariputraya Namaha. Om Ganeshwarya Namaha. Om Skandagrajaya Namaha. Om Abhyaya Namaha. Om Pujaya Namaha. Om Dakshaya Namaha. Om Ajakshaya Namaha. Om Vrita Pujaya Namaha. Om Agni Gavaside Namaha. Om Indra Sripadaya Namaha. Om Vani Padaya Namaha. Om Abhyaya Namaha. Om Sarvasiddhi Padaya Namaha. Om Sarvatanaya Namaha. Om Savari Priyaya Namaha. Om Salavikaya Namaha. Om Sristi Karka Namaha. Om Devaya Namaha. Om Anikarkitaya Namaha. Om Shivaya Namaha. Om Sudaya Namaha. Om Buri Priyaya Namaha. Om Shantaya Namaha. Om Brahmartanine Namaha. Om Ganjanaya Namaha. Om Dvamakraya Namaha. Om Muni Sutaya Namaha. Om Bhakta Vigna Vinasinaya Namaha. Om Ekadantaya Namaha. Om Tattva Bhave Namaha. Om Tasuraya Namaha. Om Shakti Samvitaya Namaha. Om Lambodharaya Namaha. Om Shubhakanaya Namaha. Om Haraye Namaha. Om Brahma Virutamaya Namaha. Om Kalaya Namaha. Om Grahapataye Namaha. Om Kamine Namaha. Om Somesari Agni Lokanaya Namaha. Om Patum Krishna Naktaraya Namaha. Om Sandaya Namaha. Om Gunakitaya Namaha. Om Niranjanaya Namaha. Om Eka Masaya Namaha. Om Swayam Siddhaya Namaha. Om Shirakshita Parambudaya Namaha. Om Bijapura Paraksakaya Namaha. Om Baradaya Namaha. Om Swastadaya Namaha. Om Kristine Namaha. Om Vijapriyaya Namaha. Om Sita Abhayaya Namaha. Om Gadine Namaha. Om Sakrine Namaha. Om Iksu Kapaditri Namaha. Om Shiraya Namaha. Om Ajaya Namaha. Om Kalakaraya Namaha. Om Shipataye Namaha. Om Stuti Hashitaya Namaha. Om Suraji Vetre Namaha. Om Kapalaya Namaha. Om Kali Kamasha Nasanaya Namaha. Om Tanga Sarumanaya Namaha. Om Sankaya Namaha. Om Pataharine Namaha. Om Samahitaya Namaha. Om Ashitaya Namaha. Om Shikaraya Namaha. Om Samjaya Namaha. Om Bhakti Manchita Dayakaya Namaha. Om Shankaya Namaha. Om Kavalya Sukadaya Namaha. Om Sachidananda Vijahaya
Namaha Puja Buddha Vitayate Namaha Om Salendra Suraga Sangha Kelano Suga Manasaya Namaha Om Swalavanya Sudha Sarada Gita Manmata Vigrahaya Namaha Om Samasta Jagadaraya Namaha Om Vayine Namaha Om Musaka Sahanaya Namaha Om Kristaya Namaha Om Sustaya Namaha Om Prasad Atmane Namaha Om Save Siddhi Paradaya Kaya Namaha.
So that was Ganesha. Excuse me, that was Ganapati.
Now,
Ganesha.
Om Sri Ganeswaraya Namaha Om Sri Gana Vyakshaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Rajaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Priyaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Nataya Namaha Om Sri Gana Sahine Namaha Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha Om Sri Ganaya Kaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Bhutaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Pataya Namaha Om Sri Gana Sarte Namaha Om Sri Ganandanaya Namaha Om Sri Ganapaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Kridaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Deyaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Dipaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Jitaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Srestaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Prestaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Dije Namaha Om Sri Gana Raje Namaha Om Sri Gana Gopre Namaha Om Sri Ganangaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Devataye Namaha Om Sri Gana Bandre Namaha Om Sri Gana Sarude Namaha Om Sri Gana Disaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Pataya Namaha Om Sri Gana Priya Sakaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Payatate Namaha Om Sri Gana Nitya Priya Rakaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Priti Virudanaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Mangala Madistaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Keli Parasyanaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Gunge Namaha Om Sri Gana Shaya Namaha Om Sri Gunyaya Namaha Om Sri Gunahitaya Namaha Om Sri Gujan Ganaya Namaha Om Sri Gunavyataya Namaha Om Sri Gana Priti Pantamanaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Vidya Pahakaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Mahaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Bhate Namaha Om Sri Gana Prabhave Namaha Om Sri Gana Sanaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Karaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Pragnaya Namaha Om Sri Ganye Garaje Namaha Om Sri Gana Karaya Namaha Om Sri Ganye Nande Namaha Om Sri Gana Prana Taparaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Jite Namaha Om Sri Gana Gavasaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Pranava Panasaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Gava Parihate Namaha Om Sri Ganaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Namskritaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Chittang Vinjugalaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Vaksara Babave Namaha Om Sri Gana Yathaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Gurudo Namaha Om Sri Gana Pranaya Taparaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Priya Surude Namaha Om Sri Gana Harama Uduraya Namaha Om Sri Gana Sekave Namaha Om Sri Gana Antakaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Ketube Namaha Om Sri Gana Gajanna Namaha Om Sri Gana Hetave Namaha Om Sri Gana Gahine Namaha Om Sri Gana Grihakarakaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Gitaya Namaha Om Sri Gunaksharaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Gana Griha Bhube Namaha Om Sri Gana Gana Paraparaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Sutaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Pranaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Sava Sadakaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Balaba Mutave Namaha Om Sri Gana Buthaye Namaha Om Sri Gana Sadaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Sakya Sarate Namaha Om Sri Gana Dukha Panasaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Pasita Namne Namaha Om Sri Gana Pista Karaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Mananyaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Kathaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Vitaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Utkaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Palaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Varaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Gara Vadaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Gagita Samsusaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Prasanda Gayam Naya Namaha Om Sri Gana Vajaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Siddhaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Vidya Varaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Mutabi Siksaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Sena Parasaraya Namaha Om Sri Gana Parasaraya Namaha Om Sri Gana Siddhaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Mayaya Namaha Om Sri Gana Kaya Budaga Kute Namaha Om Sri Gunatmane Namaha Om Shri Gunapriyaya Namaha.
So you can go back to your seats. Yeah, let the rice just hold on to it. So you can recycle it at the end. You can go back in. You can stay here if you want to, or you can go back to sit where you were. You guys in the back, you're welcome to closer to the front. So, what we're going to do now is a few more offerings, and then we'll say one last mantra. So, incense. Um, it's good to offer. Um, days like incense. Um, so it's a good thing to do as a daily practice. Offer incense, offer light. What we're going to do right now is a good daily thing if you like doing offerings. Um, Briefly, the reason why incense is offered is that when our karma is burning, when that stuff that's in the way of us realizing moment to moment that we are divine, when that definition of karma, when that is burning, when that karma is being healed and liberated, the smell, the fragrance of karma burning, it smells good to the deities. Um, it's fragrant to the divine. And so incense is symbolic of that fragrant smell of us coming out of the bondage that we are in to some extent in this existence. And so as we're coming out of, say, our fear, our anger, or our self-judgment, for example, as those parts of ourselves are being healed, that's fragrant to God. So that's why they burn incense, to symbolize that. So just keep that in mind. So we'll offer incense. Yapurashom Yadahu Katira Vichapayam Mukum Kamaksha Kabahu Mahuru Katau Svetet Om Shri Ganesha Ganapati Namaha Jupam Samapuja. And the light that we offer is symbolic of the divine light, the divine spark within. Om Namo Samakamapi Tahu Janyaha Kritaha Rutadasaya Paisaha Padyom Pujo Jaita Om Shri Maha Ganesha Ganapati Namaha Deepam Dashayami. Okay. And then we'll offer the prasad. Prasad means blessing. So this is taking the blessing and ingesting it. So it's blessing as nourishment. Om Chamtama Manaso Jataha Chakshoho Suryo Vajaita Bukadinja Shanisha Pranajayo Vajaita Om Shri Mahaganapati Ganesha Nadidyam Samarpayami Brahmapanam Brahmahir Brahmana Brahmanahutam Brahmeva Tena Gantavyam Brahma Kama Samadina Hari Om Tatsadam Manapone Sarapone Shankara Prana Vyadabe Yanavaragya Siddhyakam Diksham Dehi Chapavati Pranaya Swaha Pranaya Swaha Daya Swaha Vyana Swaha Samaniya Swaha Hasta Prakshalanam Samapayami Mukhapakshalanam Samapayami Kadadartanarte Chandanam Samapayami. Okay, so now we'll do the arati, which is the waving of the light. So for this, everyone please stand up. And we'll chant that mantra that we chanted again at the beginning. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And this is camphor, which is a nice little flame that burns well. So we're going to chant a few rounds, and everybody can come up and just put your hands, don't burn yourself obviously, but feel the heat, and then just you're going to wash the heat with both hands over your head. So the same way we did a water purification earlier, taking the water internally, you're going to wash the heat over your energy. All right, so Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 So, put your hands up like this. We're going to do a world peace prayer. And try to keep your hands, your elbows open. So your hands are tight like this, but the energy is going to flow through your hands. And so what you're going to think to yourself is that as I'm saying this prayer, that divine energy, divine love, and divine grace is just flowing down through you. So coming down through your top of your head and then coming out through your hands and going and blessing the whole planet, blessing everybody, sending loving energy to the earth, to Mother Earth, every being living on that planet. So breathe deeply while you're doing this. Helps to smile. Hariom Yagnena Yagna Mahajanta Devaha Stanira Mani Pratamanya San Te Hanakam Mahimanaha Sachanta Yaksha Praved Sayai Shanti Devaha Om Rajari Rajaya Prasaya Sahine Namo Vayam Vaishravanaya Kumehe Same Kaman Kaman Kamaya Makyam Kameshvaro Vaishravanu Daratu Kuberiya Vaishravanaya Nama Rajaya Namaha Om Swasti Samrajam Bhajam Swarajam Bharajam Paramestam Maharajam Adipayamayam Samata Payayisha Sababamaha Sabayisha Antara Parada Padivye Sanuja Parantayariti Tarapesaha Salako Bigito Marutaha Bari Vestado Maruta San Sangrihe Abhishitasha Kamapre Vishve Deva Sampasadayiti O Mekadantaya Vidmahe Vakatundaya Dimahi Tano Dantahi Prachodaya O Mekadantaya Vidmahe Vakatundaya Dimahi Tano Dantahi Prachodaya O Mekadantaya Vidmahe Vakatundaya Dimahi Tano Dantahi Prachodaya Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakatundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantahi Prachodaya. Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakatundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantahi Prachodaya. Pushpam Sambhavu. Now we'll do one of the longer mantras on the sheet. And we just do it a few times. It's good to do it, do a little transmission. We'll run out of time, so we won't do a full lap around the model. So this is the mantra that starts with Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glam Gum. And this is a mantra that is invoking the energies of Ganesha and Ganapati to help bring things under control. So things in our life are feeling out of control, feeling overwhelmed. This is a mantra that helps to bring more order and structure, and it helps us to cut through any obstacles that manifest. So, Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Hrim Klim Glam Gam Ganapataye Vara Varada Sarvajana Vashamanaya Swaha.
Om Shri Ring Kling Ram Ram Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Ring Kling Ram Ram Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Ring Kling Ram Ram Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Ring Kling Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Ring Kling Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Ring Kling Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Ring Kling Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Ring Kling Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Om Shri Ring Kling Lam Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. So, stand up one more time. And this is called perambulation. We'll turn clockwise 3 times in a circle. This is recognizing that Supreme, in case of today's puja, Ganesha is Lord of the world above and below, and then like so heaven, earth, and in between that God is willing all this. So just turn kind of clockwise. I'm sorry, turn clockwise. Yani Kane Shakapane, Jamatana Kane Shak, Kane Tani Vedashanti, Padakshane, Pade, Babaham, Papa, Kamaham, Papa, Shamaha, Himam, Payadeva, Shanagata, Salaha, Yata, Shadanam Nasti, Tahelam, Namama, Naina, Baksha, Adana. Oh, then we'll stop after 3 times, don't get busy. And then you can sit back down and just bow or prostrate or salute Ganesha in whatever way feels most comfortable and appropriate for you. Om Shri Maha Ganesha Ganapati Namaskaram Samapuri. So we'll finish up with the closing prayer, the benediction. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Bandhu Sakapa Tvameva Vidyam Jabina Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Enavasha Manasenjirva Buddha Pranava Prakriti Swabhava Karomiya ye sakalam parasmai narayana yeti samapayami. Om asatoma satgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya nirgama mritam gamaya. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Oka samasta sukhino bhavatu. The grace of Ganesha and all of your auspicious desires be fulfilled. So be it. So thank you all for coming. Let's see, we have prasad. So I'll put this on the table right here. Feel free to help yourself. And we appreciate donations. We have the box here. So if you would care to give a donation, that would be fantastic. And
we'll save the sheets too, so if you can pass those up, we'll hold on to those. And if you want a copy, send me an email, and I'll give you. You can have your own copy by email. And please bring the cups up as well. Let's put these on the table too, and we'll just kind of have a little social time right now. Get some. Please have some fruit, and feel free to take some with you. Okay, and for those in absentia, thank you very much for joining us. Namaste. And if you have any questions, send me a message on Facebook. And oh, one last thing. If anyone has a request for a puja for next month, let me know. I was thinking of doing Durga in June, and then we'll do Lakshmi in July at a yoga studio further south in Miami. So if we all should be friends on Facebook, so we'll send you the invites and all that so you can know what the future events are. Okay, thank you. Okay, folks, take care. Good night.